Hi, everyone, and welcome to day 20 of my 40 to 40. I'm halfway there, and you've been on this journey with me. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to share my story with you. Thank you for allowing me to share my experiences with you. I have shared with you some of the light side of my life, the happy, the highs, and I've shared with you the dark side of my life, the lows, the sadness. I shared with you me coming out of that sadness and that low into a healing space. And so I just want to recap and remind you that life is about that light and that dark or that shadow side. And you can have both going on at the same time. Don't be fooled with people putting on social media, everything is just great. That's a facade, and it's causing a lot of people depression, anxiety, a lot of mental illness, thinking that people's lives are perfect. This is why I chose to reveal the different sides of my life, because I want to be the most authentic I can be. While I do have a great life, I have challenges as well. And it's okay to have challenges. Where you want to gauge your benchmark is, are you allowing the challenges to overshadow the great things? Are you preoccupied and focused on only the challenges? And so again, while I was going through a narcissistic, abusive relationship, I was also experiencing financial freedom, just breaking up with America, breaking up my love affair, ending my love affair with America, shedding mental models that have not served me or my people, breaking the curse of generational poverty, opening a business, investing, getting out of debt, and building legacy. And so all the while going through that. And I wanted to provide a space for women who are successful, who are full of life, who are happy, not downtrodden, not depressed, that have high self-esteem, high self-regard, self-love, and life still happens to you, even if you're able to push through with joy. And so I just wanted to give a recap of what we talked about over the last 20 videos. So narcissism and narcissistic personality disorder is an actual clinical disorder. But there are people that have narcissistic traits, okay? And they're two different things. But it is a mental health disorder. It is accompanied with toxic behavior. It is followed by some type of childhood trauma or some type of abnormality with the attachment phase of a child's life. And the kind, like I said, we see in Donald Trump, I probably wouldn't be talking about it if it were easy to see like that. But there are different types. And the type that I covered with you all over the last few videos was a covert type, where it's not very easy to see at first until you get into a more intimate space with someone. They may be a whole nother person outside of the relationship. And so these are covert narcissists that don't know that they are even narcissists. right? And no one else would know, but you would. We talked about the signs and symptoms, some common things that they do. And I've talked to many women, and it's almost textbook that they have the same tactics. We talked about getting out, creating a strategic plan to get out. We talked about healing, and we talked about family, not just a romantic partner, right? And so I just wanted to recap that, and then also the light side. There was not a space for women that were not physically abused, did not have low self-esteem, were not depressed, and were successful boss women, independent, strong, assertive type women. I could not find a group to support me where I was. And so I wanted to create this space. And I know it's hard for women that have it all together to come out and be vulnerable and say, I was taken advantage of. I was duped. It's very shameful. It's very embarrassing for a strong woman to show weakness. And so, but I've learned that the more vulnerable and the more weakness that I show, the stronger I am. And so I wanted to create this space. And thank you for the women that have reached out. Thank you for the people that have reached out about Mexico. I appreciate it. I am still here as a resource. And remember that I am here to, checking my time, I am here to help the Black diaspora heal, self-heal. You have all the tools. A coach helps you to pull out the tools you have inside of you. And so I'm here to share information that you can use to self-heal in whatever area that is, whether that is trauma from America or a narcissistic abusive relationship. I'm here for that. So again, thank you for this journey. Thank you for allowing me to share myself with you. Thank you for sharing yourself with me as well. I appreciate it. I think that video 21 might be something different. I'm not sure. But I definitely had fun with the first half of this, and we'll be deciding what direction I want to go for the last 20. I'm really happy with committing to myself that I would do this. And so not only has your feedback and your enthusiasm and your support have pushed me to continue, but also just seeing myself commit to doing something. This has been my virtual journal, and I am glad to encapsulate it for me to have. When I'm 40 and I can look back, and when I'm more than 40, I can look back and see where I was. I can chronicle where I was. And if you don't do that already, then you know what? Try it out. You can do it audio. You can do it by writing. You can do it any way that you want to capture where you are on this milestone. And so I can say 40 is so delicious. I feel amazing. I heard that, the older I get, it gets better and better. And I must admit, yes, And I hear that 40 might be a midlife crisis, and I'm enjoying this. I am very happy and confident right where I am that I have made these discoveries at this time in my life. And so I pray for you, wish for you, send you, declare for you today joy, peace. I feel so much joy and peace. And I want anyone else that's looking at this to feel the same way. I want you to experience that. And if you're having trouble navigating, reach out. Reach out. If it's not me, then reach out to someone else. I do want you to know, though, some people might think, thanks, sister, for telling me this. I better hurry up. I'm at 11 minutes. But some people might feel like I have a different type of life and I don't understand. And there are some things that I don't understand. I'm not a mother. I don't have children. And in other areas. But I can tell you that as far as generational wealth, I didn't grow up learning about investing or owning businesses. And I didn't always have a PhD. I do know about being in deep credit card debt. I do know about payday loans. I do know about bounce checks and NSF fees. I know about living check to check. I know about all of those things. And so I understand when you are surviving, there's no way you're thinking of thriving. And so I just want to let you know that I understand those spaces. And I understand, the narcissistic stuff and being a survivor of that and being on the other side of that. And so I think we probably have more in common than you think. And I just choose joy. I have probably a lot of the same things you have going on, but I choose joy. And so I hope you will too. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see y'all later. Peace.